So today's topic is conversation because yesterday I did one of those things again where I said something and learned from it. And at least for me, conversation, spoken word, basically everything is rough draft, which of course the principles shouldn't change of what you say, but there is usually some better way to say it or some better way to represent it for who you're speaking with, so that they can understand it better. But the interesting thing that I learned was what exactly does it mean to search for happiness in the marriage that you're in rather than looking outside of it? Because at least personally, like I looked and look at marriage as opportunities of learning. And learning and growing, those are generally painful processes. And so personally, I don't necessarily look for happiness inside of marriage or even outside of marriage, because for me, I'm afraid of emotional heights, and so I try to keep a pretty even keel, which is sometimes a buzzkill for people, which is unfortunate when it's just me and one other person. But most of the time, when there's excitement, there are more people around, and I don't quite weigh so much on the group. But the question that I have for myself, I guess, while I'm doing vlogs, is what is happiness and why is it worth striving for? If anybody ever sees this and would like to define happiness and say why it's striving for or why it's worth striving for, that would be great. But we'll see if this ever makes it anywhere. The important thing is that I'm learning how to speak to you. Yeah, so that's today. Conversation is a great learning tool, and something that I think we could all learn to use a little bit more openly, and with more kindness, because there's a lot that we can learn about ourselves and about other people as we converse, just because talking is a great way to explore topics. So that's it for today. My reward for myself was that I could play one game of StarCraft. So I'm done, and I won't have to think about this for the rest of the day. So until next time.